What's up, y'all? It's been a minute. Not a minute since y'all have seen me in this setting, but a minute since I have stated my opinion on a particular situation. And now this one specifically has been rubbing me the wrong way since I found out about it. Now, first of all, I was out working and I ran into a subscriber, right? So we talked for a little bit. She was like, I watch you on King's Corner, whoop. And she just blurted out, Lips passed away. I'm like, Lips? Lips the Mukbanger Llips? And she like, yeah, Lips passed away. And so the first thing came to my mind was not too long ago, I remember my mother-in-law telling me that he was having some health complications. The first thing came to my mind is that something with the health wasn't right. He wasn't doing too good and he went on with the Lord. But the more we chopped it up, she begins to tell me that she was on the phone with her daughter and her daughter was on like TikTok and she was on TikTok and they were trying to figure out what the cause of death was. And allegedly, production unalived that man.
Run it up was up. JBRISKO, not know when was up. Run that shit, we had all the show. Say that shit for your camera.
Warning. Everything said in this video and on this platform is strictly my opinion and all alleged. Here, we speak about hot topics on YouTube and other social media platforms for entertainment and conversational purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Woo! What up, y'all? What up? I know it's been a long time coming, but for the past 30-40 hours, I've been a little uneasy. So I ran into a subscriber that told me the news. Hey, Lips passed away and allegedly his husband unalived him. And I asked my subscriber, I'm like, how? You know how he did it? Like, what's the cause of death? She had no information for me. So since I was working, I had to wait till I get home to do my own research. But in the meantime, I wanted some answers. So I'm on the phone with my wife and I'm like, whoopty, look it up. And to be honest, y'all, in the beginning, I was like, this is one of those just mean, rude rumors. Every now and then someone pops up and says that someone has passed away, whether it's one of our favorite influencers or if it's a celebrity. And then you go do your own due diligence and go do your research and you find out that person ain't unalived. That person ain't even sick. Who knows why this rumor started? Who knows who put this information out here? We know how quick rumors can circulate. And all it takes is for one person who a couple of people, don't got to be a lot, a couple of people believe every single word they say, for them people to go off and tell somebody else that information. And then those people believe everything that they say. And before you know it, it's just one big mess. So I'm like, babe, subscriber said that this stuff is all over TikTok. Go on TikTok, see what she's talking about. Now, I already see that people are taking Lips mukbangs and they are reposting and people are watching them because people are curious to know what happened, how it happened, when it happened, etc. So you got some people that's just lost in the sauce and they like, Lips ain't unalive because he's still uploading pictures, he's still uploading videos. And it's like, that is not Lips' official page. So my wife is searching and she's like, I don't see nothing. I said, what's Lips' real name? We couldn't figure it out. We know it now. We couldn't figure out Lips' real name. I said, okay, get off TikTok and get on Facebook. My wife said, you know what? You right. Because Facebook gonna tell the truth. TikTok gonna spread the rumor. If it is a rumor, TikTok is gonna spread the rumor all the way around. It ain't gonna stop. It's gonna be video after video after video after video. But Facebook is gonna tell you everything you need to know. So she gets on Facebook and she was like, I have to find somebody that knows him. I have to find a sister, a cousin, a nephew, a niece. I have to find a family member or a real friend, like a real life friend, not these YouTube collabs. We met, no, somebody for real. But before we could figure out a name, I said, go to everybody page. I gave the rundown. I said, go to Sam's World, go to Prissy P, go to Be Love. I said, hell, go to Moe, go to whoever, the mukbang community, go to Yummy Bites, go to somebody, because for one, not that they would all necessarily be connected to him in a way to know details of his passing, but I feel like if they are still cool within the mukbang community, they will probably be willing to debunk lies. You know what I'm saying? They gonna at least get on there and say, like, stop saying my mukbang brother is gone, because he's not. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't find nothing on nobody's page. Ain't nobody been uploading on YouTube. Sam's World, I think my wife said, ain't uploaded in a couple of months. Prissy P ain't uploaded in a couple of months. We like, okay, let's get back on Facebook, search his YouTube name. And my wife found posts from his relatives that confirmed his passing. So I would like to give my condolences to the family, regardless to what people think happened, regardless to the person that they think Llips is. He was still someone's father, someone's brother, someone's son, someone's uncle. And they have lost a loved one, right? I was willing to leave it at that. The man passed away. He went off to be with the Lord. No one knows exactly how he passed away. TikTok is saying that the husband is responsible. But I've seen firsthand how TikTok and TikTokers can be very incorrect with the information that they spread, right? So I said, I'm gonna give it a rest. It hurt my heart because not that I was a big like Llips fan or anything. I didn't watch a lot of videos, but every now and then I have a spark to want to watch a mukbang, and Llips is in that lineup. And when I watch Llips, I specifically want to watch the videos that feature his husband. And so after my wife confirmed, yes, he has passed away, I start to think, why would someone put that his husband is responsible for the unaliving? Like, why would you spread a rumor like that? Why would that even, who said that? Do you see that in any post? Anybody rage posting? Anybody super duper upset? Because the messages that she read to me was just like, lost a loved one, lost a real one, until we meet again. And so that's what disturbed me, is how someone, whoever it is, because even still to this day, and right now it is April 28th, Monday, April 28th, 1:50 p.m. I'm still looking on TikTok and other social media platforms for who started the rumor that the husband did. And I can't seem to find it. But one thing that I did find was that the family members of Llips specifically stated that his passing was tragic. And now I talked to my mother-in-law about it, and I was just like, how you feel about tragic? Do you think they're saying but not saying that he was unalive? And she kind of said like, it just really depends on who you're talking to. Some people say death itself is tragic. So they use words like, oh, it was so tragic, or that was tragic, or, so not necessarily saying indirectly that husband has done anything. They could just be saying you went on. But I couldn't quite just wrap my mind around it and let it go, right? I couldn't just say he passed away, we're gonna let it go, because then stuff just started sparking in my head. All of these posts from the family members is saying that it was a tragic death. Tragic. I'm like, tragic? So now I'm scrolling on TikTok and I'm searching for it. I've got it all up and down my algorithm. And I see a particular person saying the husband went to jail in Gwinnett County. And I believe Gwinnett County. I post a screenshot on here. Y'all look at it. I believe it's Gwinnett County. But the husband went to jail on April 17th. And I never knew the husband's name. But my wife found a picture from when the husband and Llips got married. Someone tagged both Llips and the husband in a post, and the name matched the jail record. So then I go on a husband page, and on Facebook, you can go look and see when someone was born, where they're from, as long as they share that information. And he shared his birthday, and his birthday adds up to him being a 42-year-old man. And that document shows that the person that's booked by his name, Cameron Hefner, is 42 years old. And it shows that he is in jail for murder. So I say, no, man, this can't be. It's absolutely no way this man did that. So there's no specific details as to how it specifically went down. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no further information besides the fact that this person is in jail, went to jail April 17th. He's in there for murder, and he's 42 years old. That's all we got. It match up, it add up. Could it be another 42-year-old Cameron Hefner out there? Yes, it could. But as of now, the document shows it adds up to be Llips' husband. And so now my antenna's really going off now. It's going up. My antennas is going off, right? So now I'm like, okay, what could be the reason behind him doing anything harmful to his husband? What could it be? And so I start to see comments of people saying Llips allegedly was abusive to production. And I'm like, okay. Wasn't expecting that one, but they said it seemed like, and I wish I could find that comment, but it's stuck in my head. So, but the comment said it seemed like production couldn't speak or eat or drink without Llips' permission sometimes. Then I start seeing things where they said that Llips and production got into it sometimes during their live stream. And there was red flags that we all missed during some live streams. And I'm sure those videos, if they're not already out, they will be coming out, soon. And now I have also heard where Llips has come on camera with black eyes, and there has been some domestic abuse in the past, and production was the initiator of the abuse. I don't know. This whole thing is crazy. I've seen posts from like huge fans, people that maybe have been to meet and greets with them, and they say something is off about production. And then I've seen other people say something is off about Llips. And so at the end of the day, a murder has been committed, allegedly, right? And regardless to the reason behind why it happened, it's unfortunate, but it happened. And so I'm just like, no, hold on. I didn't get that from them. You know what I'm saying? They seem cool. They seem like an older, little mature couple. They have a family, they got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? And it still just was not sitting right with me. And so because it was not sitting right with me, I had to dig a little deeper, y'all. I had to dig a little bit deeper, and I went to revisit Production's Facebook page. Now, initially when I went to his page, I scrolled up a little bit and I seen a couple things, some old posts. He obviously hasn't been on that Facebook in a couple of years. And it just looked like typical abandoned Facebook page junk. Nothing with any substance. But I went back to revisit his page, and as I scrolled and scrolled and scrolled, the post got darker and colder. Now you may say, look, King, it's a stretch. The more you scroll down, the further in dates you get. Maybe things were bad back in the day and they got better. Or maybe things were bad back in the day and they got hidden better in the most recent days. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not here to justify anybody's actions. You unalive somebody, regardless of the reason, you have to pay the price. I'm not here to say that anyone deserved anything, because no one deserves to have their life taken by another human. I think that everybody deserves to grow old and die by natural causes. That's what I believe. You do the crime, you do the time. Regardless of why, how, when, you have to face the consequence. But I think right now everybody is scrambling, trying to figure out why. Everyone on TikTok, before I seen the report, was saying his husband pew-pewed him. Where they got that information from, I don't know. But that's what most of the posts were saying. His husband pew-pewed him. His husband pew-pewed him. And I guess my only thing is, I just want to know why. Like, what really happened to Llips? And I have a million scenarios in my head. And they're not all in favor of Llips, and they're not all in favor of production either. I can see this thing going a million different ways. But no one knows the real story till the real story comes out. So I guess we'll just have to sit and wait to figure out why, and specifically how. But it's just really disturbing to me. And I guess that's why I tell people all the time, stop looking at a relationship on the internet and wanting it so bad. I want that, because you don't know what people are going through behind the scenes. You don't know what battles people fight every day with themselves and with others. But what I can say is that production has been unhappy for a long time. And with the actions that he has taken, the things that he has done, he's going to have a nice amount of time to reflect. And now I don't know how the system works, because I'm not about that life. I ain't never been to jail. Record is clean. I may have a speeding ticket and an accident on my report, but baby, anything else, clean as a whistle. So I don't really know what jail and prison and what those lives is like. I don't know what none of that is about. But I hope that he's able to have resources to get help, because even if this is a situation where it was an accident or it was planned, either way, it was wrong. I had someone send me a message and they told me that some family member, a cousin, I can't find the post anywhere, but a cousin verified that it was indeed production, allegedly production, that unalived Llips. I haven't been able to find it to confirm it. I'm just hoping and praying that I look on social media really soon and I see production face saying that was all a lie. Here is what happened. that is a lie. Lips passed away due to yada, yada, yada. That is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that this record of a Cameron Hefner is not production. That is what I'm hoping. It's very limited on the information that's provided, but I'm just hoping that this is all a rumor. Now it's been confirmed by family that Lips has went on, and I wish that was a rumor, but I guess we just got to accept that. We got to take that for what it is. But one thing I've noticed is that the people that come on the internet and comment under Lips family members and friends pages, and they say that production pew-pewed him or unalived him, those family members and friends don't take up for production, and they don't delete those comments, and they're not saying that it's a lie. They're just leaving it there, and maybe they're grieving and they're not on social media to clear things up. But from the itsy bitsy pieces that we have, once you put them pieces together, it's kind of seeming like these alleged rumors are not really rumors, although I wish they were. I just wish everybody the best. I came here to talk about this briefly because I really want to know what you guys think. Y'all be sure to let me know in the comment section any specific details. I don't know, y'all. I wish it all was a lie. And like I said, I wasn't even like a super fan of like Lips or anything like that. I enjoyed his content every now and then. Like I said, every now and then I'll go to like Sam's World page. Like I'll just get the urge to want to watch a mukbang from some of the originals. And to hear that he passed away was saddening. But then to hear that his husband allegedly was the reason behind it, that made it tragic. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section. Let's talk about it. I don't want to tussle. Y'all know that for a fact. I don't want to tussle. I just want to have a conversation about it. It's unsettling. It don't sit right with me. It's weird. It don't feel good. It ain't right. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it.